These ants would go to the river every day to collect water droplets, which they used to water the tree so as to find more leaves and bring them back to the anthill. The ants were working in an orderly manner. The team leader tore off a leaf, split it in two, and then each ant took half a piece, bypassed Mushroom Hill, put the leaf into the ant hole, and continued on their way downward. When they reached the water source, each ant picked up a water droplet, walked to the big tree, dropped the droplet to water the tree, and then climbed up the tree. Suddenly, a red ant stopped in its tracks. Taking advantage of its wide field of vision, it fell into deep thought. Seeing the red ant stop, the team leader immediately blew the whistle and issued a warning. The red ant had no choice but to continue working. When it reached Mushroom Hill, it had a go at jumping like on a trampoline. When it arrived at the hole, it stopped again while looking at the pool below, which blocked the way for all the little ants, causing an instant traffic jam. The team leader was furious and kept blowing the whistle, but the red ant was unmoved. It even pushed other ants out of the hole, took a running start, and jumped into the pool. The overflowing water splashed away the ants nearby. The team leader blew the whistle angrily again, and the red ant quickly jumped out of the pool, shaking off the water droplets on its bottom. When it reached the exit, it stopped again and looked at the mushrooms above, falling into thought once more. It dug into the ground, sent the mushroom down, and then used the mushroom's elasticity to jump directly onto the tree. The team leader, who had finally caught up with it, was so angry that it threw the red ant aside and made it stand facing the wall to reflect on its actions. At this moment, the leaf in the team leader's hand suddenly slipped. Watching the floating leaf, the red ant had a brainwave. It picked off a leaf and floated out, using the wind to directly reach the hole. The team leader was absolutely astonished. Seeing that the effect was good, the little ants behind also picked off a leaf each and flew into the hole, following the red ant's example. Under the red ant's command, 3 ants jumped into the pool together. The splash of water sent the ants nearby directly to the exit, and the extra water just happened to water the tree. The other little ants saw this and followed suit. They jumped onto the big tree, picked off leaves, and floated into the hole one by one, saving energy and improving efficiency. The team leader, who thought it was going to lose its job, stood there in a daze. However, just then, a little ant was too short to reach the leaves. Seeing the opportunity, the team leader picked off a leaf. It regained its role as the team leader, but this time, it no longer had to split the leaf in two.